Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work, man. It is getting cold out. We got snow coming Saturday. Man, the weather is definitely heading for winter. We're less than 2 days away from the divisional round against the Rams. I'm excited, man. I'm hyped for this thing. I just can't wait to get it on. And I hope when the dust clears, we're still standing. Good news is Tyron Smith, Tavon Austin, and Sean Lee are all off of the injury list. And unfortunately, it looks like Cole Beasley's not going to be able to play. And Blake Jarwin is questionable, so he'll probably be able to play. If the Cowboys are to get a win, it's going to be guys like DeMarcus Lawrence stepping up and taking this game over. And I got to tell you, DeMarcus Lawrence talks the talk, but he walks the walk. See, you got guys out there that talk trash. You know, you get a Josh Norman out there who tries to get in people's head, and he does get into the head of like an Odell Beckham. But rarely does he actually back up the trash talking that he says. It's really more of an art form and more of a comedy show. You know? D-Law doesn't talk a lot. But what D-Law does, he's scared. He's got no fear. D-Law said before the Saints game, when everybody was basically saying the Cowboys got no chance in hell, he said, and don't quote me exactly, but I'll just give you what I kind of remember. I'm getting old and forgetful, and my brain's frozen out here. And you can see the flag whipping around because it's wind's hawking in here pretty bad, and I don't want to put the fire up too high because it might whip around and burn me up. But basically said, when you get punched in the mouth, you play differently. And that, in fact, is what that Dallas Cowboys defense did to the Saints. And that Saints offense has not been the same since they got punched in the mouth. They literally gave everybody a blueprint on how to slow down the Saints offense. Not everybody's been able to do it because they don't have the talent that we have on the defense or a coach like Chris Richard. But you can see they punched them in the mouth. And they've been punching a lot of people in the mouth. So, DeMarcus Lawrence, who talks the talk and then proceeds to walk the walk, was asked about Jared Goff and facing him. And it kind of reminded me of somebody like a Randy White. Randy White was a guy who was very few words, but everybody feared him. That's why they called him the Manster. Including his own teammates feared him. Half man, half monster. But DeMarcus Lawrence basically said, he's a quarterback. I don't like quarterbacks. I want to take their soul. Bad things, man. Bad things. And I believe that's exactly what he tries to do. You can tell with the reckless abandon that guy has. And you can look at a Randy Gregory who doesn't say anything. He's got to learn to be out of control, in control, so to speak. He's like a crazed dog, a rabid dog. You can see him going after that quarterback. You can see him wanting to destroy the quarterback. Just like D-Law. And that's what it takes to win at this level. You got to want it more. You want to go out there. You got to sacrifice. You got to hit. You got to be relentless. You got to destroy the opposition. Make no mistake, they try and make football seem like it's a gentleman's sport. But underneath, what it really is, it's freaking war. It's about hurting the other guy. It's about getting to that quarterback and making sure that he thinks about it every time he sets up back there. Am I going to get destroyed by this guy over here? Or am I going to worry about that guy over here? He's not going to be thinking about that receiver over there. He's going to be thinking about his life. And that's what it takes to win. To put the fear of God or that defensive line in those quarterbacks. DeMarcus Lawrence and those guys know. You punch them in the mouth, all great plans go right the hell out the window. We got a good team. I don't know if that was agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, but I know when I said we got a good team, damn, we got a big win, Gus. We got a good team. We got a young team. And when it pisses me off when I keep hearing all this crap from these talking heads. You know, this morning it just gets under my skin and just kind of pisses me off. When they say that, oh, well, Dak Prescott, you know, he's not going to be winning a lot of games in January. It's like, you do realize he's just won one last week, right? You know, when you look at a Minnesota Vikings team with that great defense and Kirk Cousins, get the hell out of here. Kirk Cousins ain't won jack crap and never will. He's a numbers guy. He's not a clutch man. He's not the guy when it's 2 minutes left and you got to get the ball down the field. He doesn't. And I'm sick and tired of all these punk-ass commentators out there that refuse to give the man some credit. You don't have 15 game-winning scores in the fourth quarter without having guts, without being able to play. The damn 3 R's, man. I'm telling you. Respect. This Dallas Cowboy team will never, ever get credit. Every time we beat somebody, it's like, well, what was wrong with the Seattle Seahawks? Bad play calling. Their offensive coordinator. Why can't they just say, listen, the Dallas Cowboys team, they beat them. Why can't we go into New Orleans and beat them and then say, you know what? The Dallas Cowboys are a lot better than what we thought they were. We got to give us the credit. They never, ever give us credit for jack crap. They got to go out there and earn that respect. And the only way they're going to get it, because all of these damn trolls, all the Stephen A. Smiths, all these MFers are sitting there. They're quiet right now. They're laying low. They're just waiting for something to happen to say, see? Told you. The Dallas Cowboys, they stink. They can't win at all. They ain't won a Super Bowl since the 90s. I told you. They're an accident waiting to happen as opposed to what they've already accomplished. There's only 8 of 32 teams left out here. 8. I'd say all those ones that are sitting home right now are the accidents that's already happened. Vegas odds, the worst for the Cowboys. Yet we beat New Orleans. Yet we beat the Eagles twice. Yeah. You don't know? You better ask somebody. The Cowboys going to show you come Saturday. Time to turn out the lights, guys. As you can see, I'm getting my game face on early. I'm ready to run through a brick wall for the Dallas Cowboys. Are you? Let's turn out the lights. This party's over. I'll see you in the morning.